Hey guys, what is up? I hope you're following along, you have your code editor ready and downloaded, and you are ready to learn HTML right now. Right now, I said. HTML. Alright, so what is HTML? Well, the first time I heard the term, I thought it's an STD. It's not STD, okay? It's not what it stands for. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and a markup language is a set of markup tags. Alright? Now, we're gonna get to what these are, but let's just assume that everything that moves and breathes and stuff speaks a language, right? And HTML is the language of the browsers. Alright? Browsers are living beings, you know, they have feelings and all that, and they understand one language, and that one language is HTML. HTML is what you see on every web page when you open it up. So this is the content of a web page. Now, to better explain what it actually means is what it actually has and what it consists of, I'm going to compare browser to a newspaper. Okay, so a newspaper, you open up a newspaper and you see that every page of the newspapers, right, has a header and it has a body. Okay, let's just call it like that. So you have a header in which, let's say we're talking about Washington Post, so you have Washington Post on top, right in the header. You have a title of the newspaper. And then you have a thick horizontal line, right, which separates the header from the body. And okay, so browsers take information from the head and they put it right here. This is the title of the page, okay? This is the title of the website or the page, right? So this is contained in the head, and everything you see here, everything is a body. So first we declare the document type, and this is important for browsers because this is how browsers understand which language the document is going to be written. And since we understand, as browsers understand HTML, then yeah, we're gonna use HTML. It can be XML, it can be any other format, but this is what we aim for, right? So we have HTML opening markup tag and HTML closing markup tag. Now markup tags are wrapped with these braces, all right? Easy. And we have a tag in between them. And each HTML tag describes what it is. So HTML is the beginning of document, and like the beginning of the newspaper, the physical paper, right? And we have a closing. So every newspaper, every page has a beginning and the end, if you look at it from top to bottom. And from top to bottom is actually what every page is. You know, we're starting scrolling from top to bottom. Just imagine you have this web page in your hands and you would look at it from top to bottom, right? So we have a head here, a head tag, which contains the title, okay? Now this title is what's gonna be written here in the tab, okay? This is the name of the page we're looking at right now, okay? So let's compare it again to Washington Post. This is the Washington Post right here. And then you have the body, and all this that you see is the body, okay? Body is what it is displayed in the browser, and head, well, we can't really see the head until we go into the console here, right? But we're gonna go there later on. Okay, so this is the basic thing you need to understand with HTML. Okay, so I think it's time for us to make our first website or HTML document. Okay, so switch over to your code editor of choice. Mine is PHP Storm, you can use anything you want. And let's make a new file. Now, you can do it from the IDE, from the PHP Storm if you have it. If you don't, just go to the folder where you intend to have these lessons and you can just create a new file, right? But I'm gonna do it from the editor. Okay, so I'm gonna create new HTML file and I'm going to call it index. All right, okay, we're gonna skip this for now. I'm gonna call it index. Now, it's important for you to name your first page, first document, index. Because browsers, when they open up your website, they're going to look for index file, whether it be index.html or index.php, which we're gonna come to later on. It's gonna be index. So, I hope you're following on, and we're going to first declare the doc type. All right, and doc type is going to be HTML. All right, This is important because browsers will now understand, okay, I'm dealing with HTML now. And we're going to open up and close HTML tags now. Okay, HTML. If you have a code editor, then you can type in faster. If not, you can slow down the video, you can pause, and if I'm going too fast for you guys, and just write down things. So HTML. And in the HTML, we're going to declare a language of the page. So after you declare it, this is going to be page in English, for example. If you're going to use Spanish, you can type in a yes and stuff. But anyway, it's English. This is later on for Google to understand which language he's dealing with. Okay, so next, you remember me talking about header and the body of a newspaper? Well, we have the same thing here. Header, right? And the body. Okay, let me just give it a bit more space. Okay, so let's start off with giving our page a title. And if I'm going too fast, you can just stop and start typing, and once you're done, you can continue, because I really want to keep these lessons as short as possible, you know, give you little bits of pieces of information instead of just overloading you with 30 minutes of lesson, right? So I'm gonna give it a title, coding is cool. And in the body, we're going to type in hello world. Hello world, well, I guess you guys can Google it, and you can Google it and see what it means, and just type in hello world in the browser, and I'm pretty sure that Google is going to already give you what it means. It has a cool little history about it. So if we open this page right now in the browser, hello world, right? And if you don't have this see it in a browser thing, then you can just go into your folder, wherever it is, and open it up, and it's there. Okay, so the name, coding is cool, and hello world is displayed. Okay, let's change the title. Is awesome. If you reload the page, coding is awesome. Okay, so this is the elementary things you need to understand before we proceed further. Next lesson, I'm going to show you guys which tags exist, and I'm pretty sure you already know them. You don't even know that you know them, but trust me, it's very easy to understand. And yeah, okay, I'll see you guys in another lesson, and subscribe for more lessons, and like the video if you liked it. Okay, ciao!